Hello, chat. Right. I'm going to test my audio before I commit. There we go. We is open. Right, I need to add 2 GOPK cards because I don't have their stuff. Right. All my stuff seems to be working. I just need to get 2 GOPK cards in and working. Hello. It's nearly time. Just realized you can see one of my guitars in the back. I didn't even realize. Here we go. They're all flooding in now. So we should get as much right. I'm going to disappear for like a minute, chat, and I will be back. Do not leave or else. Right. It is time. We're going to enter. I will keep getting messages off my Discord, hopefully. Hopefully. Just take my gloves off. So, right, okay. Both GOPK cars should be able to join now. That's good. I think I've already got everybody else. Come on, let's do that. Be able to. Right. We've got some practice to do, guys. I need to warm up, so... Start mediums. You don't... There we go. Oh, this is gonna be great. I was gonna do some practice, and then I foresaw technical issues. Right. Let's fix this then. See, this is why we have practice. Every time I think I'm about to actually do practice. Right, should we just at everybody and see if... Ooh. Right, that was good. I love things loading. Right. Okay. Right. So we should be accepted with everything. It will fill up, I promise. Harris, honestly. This man has known regulations for ages, and yet still does not remember them. Right. Next one. Let me know if this is too loud, chat. I will turn it down. Oh, that was loud. Okay, people are quick. Yes, Jay, we know. Hey, so, eventually, when people figure out how, we will get, I'm hoping, like about 11 cars. We will get it. That's horrible. My camera is really low down, you can see my hands now. So, still waking up. These mediums are getting there, but we're only 66 degrees, so I think there's much warming up to do. Ideally, my averages for the mediums are going to be around 290. That's the first of the Gold Express. We should get another one. Let's see what this lap puts us, and then we'll give some game. Follow that. So one of the pleasures now. See my track now, because, you know, my wonderful face is in the way. Right. I will do this lap in the box. 9/10. Jesus, that first lap was horrific. Like, that's insane. We're going to lose a lot of time from that. I went way too early. What are we doing? Oh, look. Right. Let's get some more people in. Right, let's give him a room ID. Let's see if that helps. HG PWE. No, PWYE. There we go. I'll try that. We've got 6 guys so far. So anything plus is a net positive. Who are we waiting for? Let's have a look. Sushi as well in the second Ferrari. And Lion. And yes, I know fuel isn't on, because the regulations have been out for 2 weeks. Hey, so first of the brand new GRPK cars making their debut this weekend. Along with this, we are launching this Porsche. So quality starts at 20 minutes, so we have time to do another medium run, which I'd like to do. I sort of want to get my foot in for quali, so we'll see how that goes. New Audis. So the story with the Audis is R&D Audi is gone. Arthur has moved into a reserve role with BMW, and what that means is they now have the ability to use it. GPK sponsor us, they sponsor Gold X, and they sponsor both of the Ferrari lads. So we'll see what the official team can do. That's a buzzball. We should get Golden in a minute. Who's the owner of GRPK, so no pressure. The boss is here. Feels slower to me. Okay, now Golden is in. The boss is here, ladies and gentlemen. We're waiting for, who are we waiting for? Big Steve and Lion, but Lion's going to be like 5 minutes, so I'll check on Big Steve, who is our reserve for this weekend. Volk isn't here, so last minute we've had to put Big Steve in, who is our reserve driver. So, I mean, well done to him for even, for just taking on that. Let me check. Right, so, first of all, what do I need to do? And now we wait. Oh, are we gonna get Dariox? We'll see. I think he will get in. Shall we? Okay. Twitch isn't doing what I'm asking it to, which is great. If I could, like, possibly even, like, maybe share my stream as I'm trying to, that would be great. Apparently that's not allowed, so... I'm gonna have to use the Twitch website, and that's sad. Because the app isn't... Okay, never mind, the website's not even happy. Right, okay. I'll get... Oh, Lion's here. So that's... ladies and gentlemen, first thing, record is 8 cars. So... Or record with 6 cars. So this is the most we've had. Right, I'm just waiting for GPK to enter as well. How long we got? We've got 13 minutes. Well, this is great because our record number was from last year's charity race, which was of 6 cars, and it was something like 100 people turned up, which was insane. So now we're here. Right, let's just have 266s for now. And then Sushi should be able to get in. This was small. The servers. Hey, we've got 9 cars now. Gran Turismo are going to hate me with this server. We're only bridging the 2 continents. Jeez, a 218.0. Like, what? I'm guessing that's on a soft. Big fish on this shiny new MVH team Porsche. So I know surely, Jinx, etc., you are here, and you are waiting for me to tell my strategy. I'm not. I'm going to do a soft something. Sorry, yeah, wet tires, dry track. I'm professional. So, who we got? We've got 1 BMW. I have no idea where Cesare is. Jupiter hasn't entered yet. Sushi has joined in the 66, which is good. That's Carmine's old car, but it's fine. It's good. It's fine. You just can't find the old one, so not the new one anymore. I know exactly who's commented that as well. And there goes my mouse. There we go. So I haven't done a soft run yet. That was my movement tonight. I'm average actually quicker than that. So, debuting this weekend, we have the guys currently first. We had Gianluca didn't actually take part in the test race. Technically it's debuting, so he's been around for a little while now. Right, and we're gonna have Bixty, which means we are gonna have 11 cars. Right. I'm going to have to send Bixty a message with my strategies for our team, because Volk is just busy, unfortunately, is the general consensus of that. So, I have dropped Vix into a brand new car around a track where he hasn't really had much race prep. I'm just throwing 3 strategies at him. But I should prop. Right, I'm being very secretive. Right, so, hold on. I do not I can send them that one. And I can send her this one. What did I want to say? Right. We should, and I mean should, be good. I think the final two that we'll have... 2! So we might have 12! My microphone is clipping like awful. I know it is. Okay, right. We've got Darius. So we will have 12 cars. Damn. That is double our record. Let that sink in. So we could have 13 if Cesare shows up in time, which I don't know if he will. Shut up. I know what I'm doing. Famous last words. So, this timing screen, for if you are new here, GC7 does it a bit weird. If you're in the pits, it doesn't put you where your time is. So, take this with a pinch of salt. I'm now on softs, this is only practice, we'll get there. I'm hoping top 5, that's the only goal of today. A podium would be lovely, a win would be extraordinary. However, I wasn't expecting this from a GRVK car, so... Jeez, that's fast. That's insane. But I'm now on some softs, so hopefully. Softs, piecing up much better than the mediums were. The mediums... Come on, this is gonna work. There we go. There we go. This is Connie. Oh, we have 2 GOPK cars. Sorry, 2 MVH cars now. We could be world champions. We could. It's round 1. Right. I didn't even mean to get in his way. Oh, for God's sake. Right. It's like, you serious? Trying not to get in anybody's way. The problem is we've got 12 cars. Oh. That was awful. I missed the apex. We'll get in a VC with Vixie in case it rains. That's why we're doing a VC with Vixie. this goes off. Big twitch for Jinx. I'm probably gonna shut up through qualifying so I can focus. But now it's just getting wrong. Come on, Enzo. Doing threes. Okay, stops. We're ahead of us Audis. I'm happy about that. They were a big unknown. Jesus Christ. The man, the myth, the legend. I don't even know his name is wrong. 2IR3D. I'll shorten that to just calling him 3D. Amazing guy, spreads positivity far and wide. Oh, there's an Audi. Okay. Right behind us. And the old RSR, the car we do not have anymore. A car that will probably be faster than us this weekend. Look how... wow. This guy's quick. Oh, 17-2. 17-2. Jeez! We ain't getting pole today. That man is... wow. It's just... that's insane. How are you sweating? That's my question. Jesus, good God, I'm being messaged a lot. Right, quali's about to start soon, but we may need an extra 10 minutes if Cesare can get in, and we'll see what happens. I just saw those notifications pop up. Right. So, I'm just gonna okay, let's see how this works. Yes, Cesare can still enter. Right, I'm just figuring everything out. We've got 5 extra minutes. Oh, I can share it now. There we go. Right. Just gonna copy that. Jeez, that Gold X car, a 17 of any kind is insane, but 17.2, damn, that's impressive. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we can find our guy. There he is. This is the second MVH team Porsche today. On the right. It's mental. It is just mental. So we will wait until Cesare joins if he hurries up. And then I will start working. Hello everybody. Glad you guys are along for the ride. That, my very speedy friend, is who I'm sponsored by, and I'm so glad you asked what wheel I'm using, because this is an MVH F1L Series 3. It's the latest in their core range, so that works for PC and console. An add-on to a Logitech base, so I get a really lovely compact wheel from my favorite brand of all time. Sorry, I found this one. And if you really want one, at mvhstudios.co.uk, they ship worldwide. If you use code 426 at checkout, you get 10% off on whether it be one of these, whether it be one of the F1S, which is the sort of lesser model to this, it's the more affordable one, or if you want to go full in with their brand new Pro line, which is coming out for PC only, then they are full replicas of the McLaren F1X is out at the moment, and 426 will work on that as well, so... And then, if you really fancy supporting my channel, then you could go along to Simfire and getting yourself some really quality Simfire racing gloves, which I'm not wearing criminally right now. It's purely because I'm going to get some new ones that fit my hands a bit better. Because I switched these, and I'm not just saying this because they sponsor me, I'm saying this because the seams and all the differences in the material makes a huge difference. Because the minute I put these on, these are standard Sparko racing gloves, but the Simfire ones are so much more breathable. So, get yourself some of them, and if you feel like after most racing, you need some therapy, I've got Happy Up Therapy if you want if you want to go there, the base in Scotland. So, yes. Right, Cesare is here, ladies and gentlemen. It's qualifying time. Let's go. Yeah, this man, 3D, I could chalk him up to winning all of this. Yeah, so this base is a G923. Right. Oh, I'm nervous. God, the shades. Thank you everybody for boosting the engagement. We get more viewers into MVH, and then we're just steampoll from there. So this has been 2 years in the making. So good luck, everybody. Well done for getting here. 12 cars. 12. Club GT3s. It's insane. The test race had 6. The amount of people, right, I'm already with a 0.5 and already facing backwards. It's going well in a Ferrari. Right, I have a feeling you may have had slight contact with this Lexus up here. So a small tinkling tells me. Just the other... Yep, that's Albedo. I'm just finding it down. This is our fellow, hello, MVH car. Barney's standing in for Volk this weekend. And we have to thank him a lot. This is a very daunting task to have prepared for a Mercedes GT3 and me come along and just say, hey, could you drive this, please? Right, let's get this. Find a better gap. Wow, big save. this is the thing about qualifying. There isn't much you can do, and you just find a car, you get impeded. So 17.8 already. Jeez. The important thing with qualifying is trying to stay out of everybody's way, which is difficult at times. Scotland has closed. There's Sunken. The winner of the charity race right there. To finish up his losing streak of the past few races, apparently. His last win was that charity race, so... I reckon we'll do below 18 here. Just need to get down. Our lap was okay until then. So. I saw there was rain there and I was about to cry. Very difficult to find circuit space here. W in the wall, I think this is there. Okay, just do a true 17.4 as you do. What? Right, okay. This is the push. Start it. just gonna take a minute. What am I doing? got it. I did 18s, 17s in practices, and the best I could do is a 19-1. What am I doing? It's all gone wrong. Come on, Enzo. That was poor. Yeah, everybody's done. This as well. He's already ahead of us. That was really poor. Alright, that's everybody. That's it. P6. I'm disappointed with that, for sure. I can... What was lap time? Lap time. Guess we got to find out. Right, 10-minute break. I'll be back in 10 minutes. That was... I'm disappointed with that time, I'll be real. I am disappointed with that. I can do an 18-0 and that would put me, what? Let me have a look. 4th. So I have no idea where that time went. We seem to lose it on the straight. I don't know. So... we'll see what I can do. Race starts at 7. We've got 5 minutes. This is going to be a long one. I have no idea what race pace we're going to get. Let's fight with Sunken. That's really my goal for today. God. This grid is quick. Right, before I forget. Starting mediums. Right, no rain. I want to change the track. I'm just gonna put that in. These, for if you don't play GT7, these translate automatically between languages. They do automatic things, so we're just spamming them. I should probably actually type, shall I? Oh yeah, right. We can delay the start of 5 minutes to check out how this Nürburgring. I haven't seen what's happening. Yes. So, as far as I know, what's going on at the Nürburgring? Hold on, I will join the VC. Hello guys, you're on my stream, so... yeah, I've got your message. What happened at NLS?
Oil on you know the oh, sorry, go on. Oil on track, 7 cars into the barrier at the corner before Carousel, and someone has had to be airlifted away from the scene, status unknown.
Oh dear. Was it SP9 or was it TC2?
Just check gen chat.
Oh, okay, I will. My God.
4 cars went over the barrier. 2 were put out of the cars, 1 was okay, 1 hesitated. And then, yeah, I was watching the Manti stream.
That's really not good.
But it seems like the Z4 before it dumped all its oil out.
Oh, it's the Z4 broke down in the last NLS as well, same reason. My God.
Yep, I've not seen something like this happen before.
That's... oh. Well, we saw it at one of the NLS races last year, but that was in the wet, and it was only the SP9s that went in, just going onto the Nordschleife.
Oh, it's the worst thing since you...
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Broken it over a barrier.
Over the... oh my God. Oh, I've just seen that. Jeez.
Have we got any wet... got any rain?
So far, the radar shows nothing, but...
Oh.
wow, this is bad.
Yeah, it's a bad crash.
Right. I will delay this start by 5 minutes. I think that's fair, just so you can get a statement.
Yeah.
That will sour the taste of today if it's an unfortunate one, but we'll wait.
Yeah. As soon as I heard 992, I was like, don't you fucking kid.
I just put in the chat 5 minute delay for NLS statement.
Yeah, I agree. That's I've not seen this for a very long time. Yeah, Martin Bro, yeah.
English streams is on pause. Yeah, both streams for English and German are paused. Yeah, race is said to be cancelled.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'd imagine so.
That's only a pattern.
Right, well.
Yeah, only if there's like proper traffic.
Yeah, that barrier is gonna take at least an hour. Hour or two, and if this is a fatal incident, then they're not gonna continue this race.
No.
That corner is horrible anyway. You're coming out of one of the fastest corners on the track, and being both of the corners before they're flat, you get to VMAX.
The worst corners before that could have happened.
Yeah, other than the end of the straight, yeah.
I'd argue this would be worse because you've got more runoff there.
I guess, yeah, because if you have a spin, then you can scrub off some speed on that curb and grass.
Flip flats is the name for airport as well in German.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Airfield. It's kind of fitting.
Yeah. Well, we will hope and pray that everybody's okay at NLS.
Yes.
Right. I'll wait 5 then. That's really not good. So, for my viewers right now, we're having a 5-minute delay because NLS, which is at the Nürburgring, a very famous racing track, a very dangerous racing track, had to have their NLS 4 event today. Unfortunately, by the sounds of things, there's been a pile-up of a lot of cars right at the worst point in the track to have a crash. By the sounds of it, BMW Z4 has dropped all of its oil across the track, and unfortunately that means when cars went over it, they just went straight into a wall, and one has gone over a barrier, and currently, by the sounds of things, a driver has had to be resuscitated. I think one was okay, but it's a reminder of how dangerous this sport can be. Despite all of the safety, we are in SB9 quality. These are GT3s. So, yeah, it's an awful place to have a crash, let alone 7 cars into the side of each other. And we'll wait 5 minutes because the statement that the Nürburgring will release has come out 3 minutes ago. We will wait to see what the result of that is before we continue. I would not be surprised if that race is cancelled. Obviously, our hopes and prayers go to them if we could... I'm not a religious man, but if we could all just hope, because that's not nice to hear. Right. Right, okay. So that's 1 of 12, that's 2 of 12, that's 3 of 4. No message yet, okay. I do apologise to my current 9 to 10 viewers, it's always a bit indecisive. I feel like it's only respectful to wait for this statement. Right, let's try and get ourselves in some order. So, hello 3D. This is MVH Studios, they sponsored me, the lovely brand. This is the F1L Series 3, I do remember. It's a Logitech add-on, however it also works for Xbox. You can get it for Fanatec as well, Moza, the lot. It's completely compatible. You just need to select it when you're ordering it. If you want a cheeky 10% off, use code 426 at checkout and it will get you 10% off. Right, I'm going to set up with Bixby in that time then. Okay, I can't find Bixby, so this is really tough. This is really tough. If you go to my bio, 3D, on TikTok or on Twitch, or actually on Discord, it's there if you want it. Alright, I'm gonna check in with this VC again.
Yo.
Hello.
Driver died.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's...
Driver. For 121 vehicle.
Right.
Stream just died on YouTube. Everyone else is non-life-threatening injuries.
Okay. Right, so...
Right. Okay, let's start.
Okay.
Fuck.
Right, we're racing for him. Right, let's do some justice, guys. That's really bad. What am I doing on my wheel? I just need to gather my thoughts quickly. Right, we're doing this for him. Right, here we go. MVH round 1 is off. We all made it to freedom. I need to put that to back of my head, unfortunately. That's yeah. I'm gonna need to work here. paces at the end of the race, I think. We'll see how that goes. Now 2 Ferraris are together, let's see if they work together as they fight. So I think it's going to be second time. Soft runners are already pitting. Now, you wonder if that's why we're a bit slower than these top 4. I think we're going to come back into this. We may come back into this. Sort of pace, and I think they're all soft or mediums. We'll see. It'll be interesting to know what tyres that man is on. They have to. I thought they just lost their pace. Wow, okay. Running away a bit. Like to know we're active in Albeador. VWs are doing well. Oviedo's keeping 3D on his toes. It's good for us. 4 of them are so very close ahead. We've just got to get back into this race, chat. Just got to get back into it. Come on. Bixie, if you're listening, or watching, listening, I hope. We're going to do the strategy A. Depending on your tires, if your tires are only going to last 6 laps, then do strategy B. So, just to repeat for Big C, that's strategy B. Sorry, strategy A even. Not got the power in the straights. We're losing like a second. I don't like. As far as I can see, everything is as it should be, but we're somehow. I mean, I'm driving correctly here. It's not like I'm messing up every lap. This should be 18s. So, we're not even reaching 160, so I think something is wrong with this course. I think I've gone in. Right, throttle maps are hitting correctly. TC is O. Brake balance shouldn't affect that. I don't know. I wonder if a slipstream could be. Keep it controlled behind us. Spin there, that car apparently. Good for us, they're squabbling. Get back in the slipstream if they keep up with that. It's Harris. Annoyingly, it's cost us that at the start without a squabble. But you can see what difference a slipstream makes down these straights. So I don't know, I think some of it is engine, but the rest of it is just that we're not in slipstream. Someone's had a penalty. I think it's gone off. Right, okay. What would be really useful for me is if Fuzzball just came back a bit further. We could get in the slipstream, we'd go again. That's our issue, we are missing that slipstream. then we need to figure out what our gap behind is going to be like. I'll check whether I'm straight. It's sunny now. Definitely sub-engine. I'm going to try 5th and just hold it next time. That was poor. It's starting to get a bit surprised, but we need to hold on to them just a bit longer. Sushi, GFPK, sorry, Golden, and Cesare are having a really good fight. It's what we want, because it's built us a gap. However, we've got nothing on the streets compared to this Audi. I'm missing something. I'm missing something. Had to lift so we don't get penalty, it would be worse. No, it looks bad at the moment. But the thing is, with GC7 penalties is a half a second, it's supposed to be a 1.5, so if we can avoid them, we'll automatically. These tyres are really starting to go on. And we need to push them. It's our only option. Might lose time more, but I don't care. Oh, definitely better. I mean, the tires aren't good, so that doesn't help. That's right in the middle of where I want it to be. Okay. Yellows. We box, right. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Do I want the fuel spread at the end? So we need to follow these two. We want to be on their strategy effectively. really like some more. Oh, they're sunken. Wow, okay, so these stop. These undercut us massively. So we can't get this way. So. Right, hammer time. Right, Pixie's got to hurry up. Oh, yes, we can. More than I want to breathe air right now. I'm like with that. Well, I think that's Pixie and Lion. So that was it's a good call, actually doing that undercut. Just look where it's come out. People yet to hit. 3D's out in the lead, he's winning this. What am I to do here? I found where I'm losing the time. We've definitely got something wrong with this engine. Got this whole straight worried about. We do not. That gives me a penalty. That's very unfair. Alright, good. Let's do it right. Alright, do this lap so. I really need a slipstream. That's all I really care about. Okay, right. He's really gone backwards. We've got Shinluka behind us. He's on hards. That's going to the end, so we need to get moving. Seconds, my goodness. This is and I just need to come to terms with that, and it's very frustrating, unfortunately. See where we come out with it. It's gonna be close. Calm down a bit. .3 mph down at the end of the straight. This engine is just not right. I'm listening to my elsewhere, don't get me wrong, but like this, at least 6/10 of what I'm missing is here. Wow, that's a very impressive first stint for 3D. He was a minute ahead. That man, wow. He nearly beat my quality time on hards in a race. That's mental. We are missing so much power. I don't even know. They just made a mistake and a half. Good lord. Look at this. secured this win. None of us are gonna catch that. He's basically got pit stop in the back. First call. Slipstream. Okay, he's broken out. What on earth? What am I meant to do? Mate, this engine's getting worse and worse and worse. It's not tires. Look, we can keep up in these corners, but look. Yeah, I lost it there. He's got fresh tires on me, but watch. Straight. 3, 4. There is nothing. Look, I'm gaining. This is just insane. There is nothing I can do to catch this car. Getting an entry, and look, the minute he gets to exit, bye. Something is wrong. I don't know where this time is, I don't know where it's going, I don't know why it's going, but look at this. Look at this. started again. That we are half a second down a straight. Freeze, unfortunately. I hope the stream stays with me. Twitch chat has gone blank. I've got it right at this one stop. But again, I don't want to just keep going on about it. I can't just fight with this engine. I'm sure the fix is having the same problem. Surely, I mean, if not. Slipstream. It's got now. If we leave it in fifth, it ain't gonna make much of a difference. Front LB there? marginal, but some of it has come back. That's all I care about. I've got some of the power that I've lost back. We're still 2 down, but take it. Come on. Come on. Good laps now. Sacrifice a bit of time, but we have got an Audi on our hands. Granted, it's not the Audi I wish I would be overtaking right now, but it would put us back to where we started. That matters. That's all I care about. Still missing 2 mile an hour. They've gone on holiday. Just be getting the advantage of these guys. Come on, mate. Give it to first ball. Wow. Well done. Again, I'll do that. Hold on to result 3. 3 dealers, good catching. He's gone. Albeit in first ball likewise. We were close to first ball at one point. P6, instant. That's racing. Congrats. Engine issue plagued us through that. We just had no power, so it sort of came back to us, sort of, and you know we got back to our quality performance at the end. But I mean we were losing 6 to 8 tenths a lap early in sorry, in the middle of that. It sort of came back to us at the end, and we did manage to catch gold. Unfortunately, that instant cost us. That's everybody. Right. I did my best, lads. And ladies. And in between. Oh well, we'll get them next time. Tough one. I just wanted to send off final. I think it's the 124 car at the, or 114, somewhere in that. The Nürburgring, the driver has lost his life, unfortunately. I know it's a bit of a sour taste to all of us throughout this. My condolences to the family and everybody around them at the moment. That was a long one. Difficult to start, and then yeah, issues plagued us a bit. Instantly end. It's messy, but I'll take P6. That's just because that's the server order, not the results. I'll put the results up in a minute. Right, I'm going to disappear and then I'll come back and say goodbye. Alright, chat. Realistically, I reckon we could have got P5, maybe even P4 if we'd been with the engine, but oh well. I'm not gonna sit on it. Just gonna double check. Right, okay. Well, unfortunately, all of that preparation, all that getting ready is been soured by this NLS incident, but race happens. 12 people showed up. That's the most we've ever had. Double R normal. I'll see you guys next weekend, or next month for Le Mans. Yeah, we did our best today. I hope you all were able to enjoy, either if you're driving or if you were watching along with me or any of our other competitors that were out today. I hope you have been able to enjoy this racing. And it'll be out soon, within the next 2 weeks at least. Right. I've been Enzo46. This has been Gran Turismo 7 and MVH Racing League Round 1. And I will see you all next time.